Y'all already know what type of time we on, you know what time it is. What's good, everybody? So I'm here, we're back with another vid, and today we got week 4 of the SPL. This week we're gonna be fighting Big Nexus. Now I'm not gonna hold you, Nexus's team is pretty shy. His first mod on this team, he got big body, super brolic, ultra mega crazy Chiempao with either Sword of Ruin or Moxie. Chiempao is such a gigantic threat to my team, I know he's gonna bring this joint. Moxie I don't think is a real bring. I think he 100% brings Sword of Ruin, whether it's gonna be Life Orb or Choice Band. So I gotta make sure I play pretty well versus that. Next mod on his team, he has Lando T with either Fluffy or Terravolt. I don't envision this coming because I have Ogerpon. It could also get popped by Draco via Archaludon, or it could get Weatherballed by our Thunderous, so I don't really think that it comes this week. Next Pokemon he drafted, he actually got this recently, is a Jirachi with either Intimidate or Vessels of Ruin. I could actually see this coming with either ability. Vessel of Ruin could be pretty good versus my MANAPHY if I don't run Tail Glow, and Intimidate is pretty good versus things like our Samsulik, aka Iron Boulder Shoulders, so I am expecting the Rachi to come. Next Pokemon he drafted is Primarina with either Regenerator or Volt Absorb. This 100% has to come this week. It's his only answer to our Thunderous and our Arch. I'm really expecting an AV to come, and I'm also expecting the Volt Absorb to be the ability of choice this week. I don't really think that Regenerator is his pick because then Electro Shot is just super free versus him. Arch is gonna get out of hand and he's gonna lose. So I know he's bringing that Volt Absorb. Next Pokemon on the list, Azelf with either Psychic Surge or Sheer Force. I do think that Psychic Surge is gonna come because Psychic Surge boost with the Chiempao and a potential Psychic Fang is really the only way he's gonna be able to break my girder if I decide to bring it. It also stops me from Mach Punching his Chiempao. Sheer Force is really good offensively, but I think Psychic Surge is probably the better ability to bring this week, but I do think that he brings the Azelf. This next Pokemon is actually a pretty big threat in the Slitherwing. Basically the same thing as last week with the Galarian Zapdos. With Tinted Lens or Scrappy, close combat versus my team goes crazy. I really have no switch into CC at all. I'm expecting a Choice Scarf Slitherwing this week rather than Choice Band, so that way he could outspeed things like the Ogerpon or something like the Iron Boulder. Next Pokemon he could potentially bring is a Sinistra with either Well Big Body or Prankster. This I do think is gonna come because if he is Well Big Body, if I bring the Ogre, I'm forced to run Turbo Blaze unless I want to be greedy and run the Desolate Land. Spoiler alert, I'm very greedy. And then it could get things like Prankster Strength Sap, it could get Prankster Will-O-Wisps, Calm Mind, Memento, etc. So Sinistra could be pretty shice this week. And then the next 3 Pokemon, these are just not real Pokemon. He has either Pikachu with Hadron Engine or Dark Aura. He literally said he only drafted Dark Aura just because he wanted Pikachu to have some aura. Either a Swalot with Earth Eater or Unaware, or Braviary with Magic Guard or Shadow Shield. None of those 3 Pokemon make any sense to bring versus me this week, so I'm not gonna prep for them at all. I really do think he's gonna bring the Pow, Jirachi, Primarina, Azelf, Slitherwing, and Sinistra. I think those are his 6 locked in for sure. Now for what I got this week, I am gonna be very greedy. I'm bringing Don Julio, aka Ogerpon, Ivy Cudgel, Power Whip, Spiky Shield, or Taunt. Now I cannot let him get rocks up. I'm kind of scared of if he brings a Landorus is gonna be his rocker, or Jirachi being his rocker, and I'm gonna be bringing Focus Sash Boulder again this week, so I need Taunt to stop those Stealth Rocks 100%. Ivy Cudgel hits his whole team. Power Whip is just okay stab. Last move is Spiky Shield to stop first impression shenanigans from the Slitherwing. I have enough speed to outspeed Jirachi, and then the rest I just have in HP and attack. Now, of course, I had to bring the Splash Bros. We got big body, unanimous MVP Archaludon with an AV. We have enough speed to outspeed a timid Primarina, rest in HP and special attack, Electro Shot, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, 4 attacks, big body, hit his whole team neutrally super effectively. You already know what Arch is gonna do. Next Pokemon, Game 6 Clay, we got big Thunderous here. T-Bolt, Weather Ball, Sludge Wave, U-Turn, max speed, max special attack, timid with 8 HP, so we can outspeed the max speed Jirachi if he decides to bring it. We're just gonna be U-turning on all the things, T-bolting all the things once we get rid of that Primarina, Sledge Wave to hit the Primarina, and then Weather Ball so we could chip things like the Landorus. Today marks the return of the GOAT, Big Tingpu. Tingpu is really clutch this week because 1, it's really good versus the Prima. It shuts down the Azelf 100%. It is good for the Sinistra, and if he brings like a special invested Jirachi, it's gonna wall that too. Knock off, Gunk Shot, Toxic Spikes. Listen, I learned via my mistakes versus week 1 and that Poltegeist. So if he brings Boots Sinistra, I'm gonna Toxic him. And then T-Spike's pretty self-explanatory. I get to hit the Prima, the Azelf, the Slitherwing if it's not boost in the Chiempao as well. And then last move, knocking Gunk Shot. We want to knock off the Jirachi, we want to knock off the Sin, and we want to blow up the Primarina with Gunk Shot. We have max HP, 100 speed F, and 156 speed, so we outspeed the Primarina. We don't need max speed F on this, but we're still bulky enough. Next Pokemon, Big Boulder Shoulder Sam Solik, Mighty Cleave, Throat Chop, Psycho Cut, Agility. And this week we're running Queenly Majesty. Now if I'm able to keep rocks off the field and I get an agility, if I chip everything enough, I will get a sweep quite easily. Like I said, I think he's gonna bring either a life orb or like a choice banded Chien-Pao this week, which is why I'm agility plus Mighty Cleave and the Queenly Majesty, so that way he cannot revenge me at all. And then I have enough speed to outspeed the Azelf, max attack, and a little bit of HP because I had some extra EVs. Last Pokemon this week, we're bringing Big Body Jalen Brunson. He is gonna be the star of the week. I already know he could potentially get a sweep. Acid Armor, Tail Glow, Scald, Stored Power. Acid Armor lets me take on the Chien-Pao and the Slitherwing a lot easier. I'm almost max HP, max defense. Just a little bit of speed to outspeed like a Primarina if it's max speed. And then if I get an Acid Armor and Tail Glow, Stored Power is going to be going stupido. So that's the team for this week, and hopefully we go 4-0. I bet. Let's get into it. Nexus's team is scary. I'm not going to hold you. Next, I'm looking at the Chien-Pao and looking at my team, and I'm saying, help me. Somebody, please. Oh, yeah. Everything that I thought would come. And now I'm regretting not going Turbo Blaze on my Don Julio, but we're going to figure it out. Honestly, I need the rolls to go the way that I need them to. So that's why I needed the Desolate Land, like I explained. I might regret it, but I got Tingpu in the back, so I think we should be straight. We're going to lead Don Julio because I cannot allow him to get rocks up with that Rachi. No Lando is good, I guess. Yeah, he's definitely going to bring Vessels of Ruin Rachi for Shoutout. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. And that's for sure Volt Absorb on the Prima. He needs it. I couldn't bring Girder because he's for sure Psychic Surge on the Azelf, and he's going to be Psychic Fang on the Chien-Pao for my Girder in particular. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Because if he sets up an SD on my switch to Girder, Psychic Fang and the Psychic Terrains is going to do 8 quadrillion. So not ideal for me. But let's see. It's going to be tough. I think I could potentially get this sweep with MANAPHY once I get the Azelf done with. Once the Azelf is handled, I'm straight. MANAPHY could do what it does. So I should be straight. I bet. Let's see. Good luck to my brother Nexus. Let's see what he's on. Who's Gerbert? All right, I'm gonna hit him with that dang right away. Okay, so he is into him, not Vessels. I'm just gonna go for the Cudge. I'm not gonna hold you. I get to see if he is if he's well big body on his okay, so he's Akaberry. Please don't get rocks, bruh. I'd rather him T-Wait. Okay, so he T-Waves, okay. Alright. So, I mean, we waste his Akka immediately. I guess I could have taunted. But I think it's okay. I'm going to Cudge again. It doesn't kill, but getting chip on this is good. Now, my matchup into Chien-Pao gets a lot tougher. But let's see. If it isn't well big body on the Cha, then he has no switch to this. Oh, I didn't. Another week I don't write down what he has. And I know I could bring up what he has, but I like writing it down. So he has Rachi, Azelf, Prima, Chien, Slither. What was his last? Oh, Sin. Okay. This time I remembered it. All right, so let's see if he is well big body. If he pivots at La Prima, all right, let's see. It's gonna take a lot, even though I'm -1. And him not going out into his guy is telling me that he's not, Yeah, I'm crazy if I just Kudge again. What can this do to me? I'm in the sun. I'm in the sun, and chip on this is ideal to put him in range of Flash Cannon. Yeah, I'm gonna Kudge again. I'm like that. I'm gonna Kudge again. Cause he might flip. Oh, he actually can't flip turn. Let's see. I Kudge again. I'm faster, even though I'm paired. Oh, if I would have whipped, it would have been Joe for him. Let's see. He goes for Weather Ball. It's gonna do a lot. I'm in range now of move. I'm gonna go Ting Poo here. I'm gonna go Ting Poo here. I'll save this because it's good for Rachi. Let's see if he just Weather Balls again. All right, so I eat this. I am faster, but now I get my T-Spikes. Put this on a timer. Put the Chien on a timer. All right, boom. So we know that Prima is Weather Ball. Okay. And we know Rachi is T-Wave and was Akka. Now I ate that quite easily, but I'm just gonna get my T-Spikes here. If he's not Boots on his Sin, ideal for me. This can't hit me. This wall's as of forever, so I need to make sure Ting Poo maintains good HP. But if he goes hard Chien here, I'm gonna Toxic it. All right, I get my T-Spikes up. We like that. We like that. We like that. Does he just Moonblast for chip? He flip turns out. Okay. It is on a timer. I think it's AV, to keep it a buck with you. I think it's AV. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's AV. I'm not gonna hold you. Let me see something real quick. Okay. All right, so I got T-Spike up. Azov gets hit by it, Prima gets hit by it, Chien gets hit by it, Slither gets hit by it, and Sin gets hit by it if it's not Boots. And like I said, no well big body means I'm always gonna be able to hit something for a kill, even though I'm... Okay, so he gets Toxic immediately, okay? He's sort of ruined, okay? Now I don't have a switch for this, obviously, but I do have him on a timer now, which is ideal. He has no switch into my Boulder now as well. All right, so potential Sash on this guy broken. We love to see it. Now I need this, obviously. I could pivot Jalen Brunson once. The thing is, though, Jalen Brunson, now that the Primarina's so low, Jalen Brunson can sweep quite easily. So maybe I don't want to give up Jalen Brunson just like that. What I could do here, even though this is so good versus him, even though I'm paired, every time I come in now, I get a kill with the, with my Kudge. So I don't think I want to throw this out quite yet. I could go game 6 Clay here. Just to get the rain. You know what? I'll go Jalen Brunson. I get to see what his item is, and I need Ting Poo for sure. We go Big Jalen. He just crashes. Beautiful. That's banded out the ass. That has to be banded out the ass. Are you insane? 292. Hey, yo. Hold up. Let me calc that shit. Hold up. Chien Pao. Uber's Choice Band. Icicle Crash 23 to 28. Yeah, nah, that's banded out the Hizzard. All right, bet. Yo, he has to be banded. I'm not gonna hold you. So you know what I'm going for? The big glower Sin. We going for that big glow. He might just go out into his Sin. So let's see. If Sinistra gets oh, this being on a timer is so good for me, bro. Yep. He withdraws. What does he go out to? Sin? He goes out into this. AKA what I needed this big chipper on. And this being gone, you know what gets opened up? That big boom from our Archaludon. You feel me? All right, cool. Now he's in range. For sure. So we hit him with that big stored power, you feel me? This actually might not kill if he's AV. But he's in range now of +1 electro shot into flash cannon, even if he goes hard on the volt absorb electro shot. So I'm straight. I bet. Let's see. Let's see what he has. Chien banded. Does this kill? No, because he's AV. Okay. He Moonblast for a little chippy. Does a lot. It's fine. Okay. Prima was AV. Chien poisoned. Poisoned. Banned. Okay, cool. All right, so I get a little Scald kill here. Yeah. Cool. So mana picks up Prima. We love that. And now look at T-Ball and look at his team. Look at T-Ball and look at his team now. Look at Electro Shot and look at his team. It's looking quite good for me. So let's see. He likely just goes out into this banded ass Chien to click Crunch, which I obviously don't have a switch into. I guess he actually could go into the Slither here. Slither will get. Is this his Slither? No, he goes out into big boss. Big boss crunch. It's time for big boss crunch moves. I could save Jalen Brunson here. Let's think a little bit. Cause he just goes for crunch, right? So I sack Jalen Brunson. What do I do next? I would have to go Sam Sulek, right? I have to go Sam Sulek and Cleave. I think I'm okay with sacking Don Julio here. I either sack Jalen Brunson or I sack Don Julio. I sack Don Julio because you're parried. Even though it is so good. Excuse me. Even though it is quite good. All right, Don Julio. You did what you had to. Not really, but I should have taunted. That was my misplay. All right, get that crit out the way now. You feel what I'm saying? Get that crit out the way now. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna give up my sash here. I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna give up my sash. I'm gonna give up my sash. I'm just gonna go for that cleave. Mana dies to Chien. Because he doesn't switch into this, like I said. He saves this to go out to Sinistra, I'm assuming, right? He's gonna eat this. He's gonna eat this. It's all right. I go hard. Game 6 Clay. I go hard. Game 6 Clay here. He might think I'm Scarf. He has no switch to T-Bolt. If he doubles, great play. I don't want to see rocks here. Please, no rocks. Damn. All right, it gets tough now. All right, let's T-bolt this. All right, let's see. This bandit guy is gonna be tough to deal with. But now Scald in the Rain is also quite good. Oh, but actually I could agility though. I still have my agility win con. Somewhere. Somewhere. We gotta find it. We gotta find it, but it's somewhere. All right, so I get big damage off. He goes out to what I'm assuming to be Cha, right? Muddy Cup. Yeah, that has to be Cha. I guess it gets poison though, which is ideal for me, obviously. We get that big bolt off. Does a lot. Okay. I'll just go hard Ting Poo here. This is a prankster, so yes, go Ting Poo. If he's prankster, he actually can't touch Ting Poo with any non-attacking move. Like he can't Willow me, because I'm a dark type. I'm gonna eat this forever. Yeah. I wall this joint forever. Alright, bet. Rachi is mad low, so I just knock here. It's not gonna KO, but okay, so he's Colbert, but he can't hit me though, can he? Okay, so he is Big Sap, okay. So he is the so he is well big body then. I had this on a timer, it's fine. I just knock again. I'm gonna just keep knocking. Knocking the Chien might not seem ideal, but that banded crunch is very annoying for my Jirachi. He just Machigashes trying to get the burn. Let's see if he gets it. He does not. Strength Sap, Shadow Ball, Machigacha. So he's gonna sap here, right? And he's gonna get a lot of HP back. Nothing I can really do to keep the buck with you though. I need to make sure Ting Poo stays alive for the Azov though. How many rain turns do I have? 3. Okay. I don't necessarily want to go unanimous MVP right now. I would rather get a free switch out into him. Right? It's a bit of a hard turn here. He's just gonna sap, right? I'm AV on this. He saps here. Yep. I have 2 more turns. But he can't switch into this though. So I could actually Electro Shot once. I electro shot once here. All right, so I get the big chipper on this. Big chipper, big chipper. What does he go for? I eat this forever. That was AV. All right, so I get my KO here. All right. Last turn of rain. Okay. Yep. So I get my kill here with big shot. All right, so Muddy Cup gets out of here. Muddy Cup KO. Oh wait, let me just Cha KO'd by Arch. Okay. So he goes back out into the Chien here, right? I'm pretty sure. Let's see. He has Rachi, Chien, Slither, Azov. Let's see. That Shadow Ball did a lot, though. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get rid of this. I gotta get rid of this. Can't speak. Get rid of this dang. I'm just gonna sack Game 6 Clay here to get the rain back up. Cause then I go unanimous MVP and start doing the dash, I think. Because he's just going to crunch here, right? And I need Ting Poo, so I'm just going to sack Game 6 Clay. My last little bit of rain here. He goes for that big crunch. Yep. He KOs Game 6 Clay. Okay. He's still on that big timer. We go back out to unanimous MVP. And we electro shot. He likely sacks the Rachi here, right? Excuse me. He likely sacks Rachi here to get Honda back in to 50-50 me into Sucker plus Crunch. Let's see. It's going to be close, though. All right, so he sacks what I'm assuming to be Rachi. Nah, he goes on Slither, right? Oh, no, he sacks his Azov. Okay. He sacks Azov, meaning I don't need Ting Poo anymore. Okay. Low-key, I didn't think he was just gonna get killed like that. Wait, so what's his last? Rachi? Qianpao Slitherwing? It might just be an iron defensening. It might just be an iron defensening. It might just be an iron defensening. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna electro shot again because I get the free eye def. I guess I technically could lose to crunch if I do that though. I could play safe, but I'm not a safe guy. I'm a electro shot again. Fuck. Oh, I lived? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I was gonna live. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna live. Okay. Qian. KO'd by Arch. Okay. He goes down to his first impressioner here. Trying to make an impression on me. Can I come in on rocks? Does this get T-spiked? Beautiful. Okay. As long as it's on the timer is all that matters, really. I literally don't know if I could come in on rocks. I didn't pay attention to how much I took. I don't think I can. I'm assuming this is Scarf, to be honest. But let me just electro shot again. Yeah, he first impressions. Okay. I'm assuming this is Scarf because Scarf is so good into me. I think I go Big Jalen and Acid Armor first. Is this adaptability as well? No, it's just Tinted Lens and Scrappy. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with Acid Armoring here because how many more rain turns do I have? 3. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna Acid Armor. Actually, nah, I should just Scald. Yeah, I should literally just Scald. I'm gonna Acid Armor on this. Could I lose to CC? How much does Scarf CC? Slitherwing. Let's say he's Choice Scarf. Into Big Boulder. Close combat does 71 to 84, aka I live. And Psycho Cut does 92 to 109. AKA he dies. Okay. Cool. So what I should do is actually just KO this for sure. He might be faster. Yeah, he is. Tough. Don't think it changes all that much though. I just called again. Let's see. These psychics for a little chippy. Take a lot. All right, come on. I just need to break through once. I guess technically what I play here actually is to go Ting Poo and then knock off. Just so I'm at max HP. Yeah. All right, cool. So we knock here. Normal rain is a bit annoying, but it's okay. All right, so we knock him. The Aura Spheres for no damage. That's that big that was a crit too. All right. All right, so he picks up the KO here with Big Boulder. Excuse me. He picks up the KO here with Big Slither. My play is actually going Jalen Brunson first, scalding, potentially getting a burn, because CC crit can win him the game. So if I scald first, burn him, then CC crit will not ever win him the game. And like I said, I'm assuming this to be Rachi KO'd by Ting Poo. Yeah, and I'm assuming this to be Scarf. So I'm just gonna knock here, but he leech lives. How much does Scarf leech life do? $95 to $113. Oh no. Oh, only does 24 to 29 to Jalen Brunson. Okay, cool. So what I could do here is just go Jalen Brunson then. Scald is doing 27 to 31. Okay, so I def once. And then I just scald. Or actually, I think my play was stored power. Okay. Okay. And now we just spam Scald, I think, and we should be good. How much does... What does more? Stored power. Same thing, okay. All right, we just can't get para-hexed. All right, that little poison is doing what I needed to do. Okay. Come on. I just need this big chip, man. I just need 2 Scalds off and I think the game is over. Because only doing 60. All right, I just need the Scald here. Oh no. Yeah, I just need to get 2 Scalds and I'm good. All right, let's see. Only does 60. Oh man. That's tough, man. It's tough. The double parents and crit is tough. Double parents and crit is definitely tough, team. But that's what happens when, you know, you use iDef It comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. It comes with the territory, but it's all good. This is for sure Scarf. He just leech swipes me in his Rapaz. All right? Yes, 95 to 113. Jeez Louise. I'm super dead. Yeah. Tough way to go out. Tough way to go out and take the first loss, man, but it's all good. I think what I should have done is taunted turn 1 instead of just being like, super effective hit. Let me hit his ass. And then with my guy not parried, then I would have been able to cudgel pretty easily. So yeah, tough way to take the first loss of the season, but we're gonna keep it pushing. We're 3-1 right now, so we have 2 more games, and I think if we win 1 more, then we're in for sure for finals or playoffs, excuse me. So we'll try to get it. But thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, and I'll see y'all on the next one.